The production of Girl Crush is just spectacular. The thing about that song is I said to Hillary, Lindsay, and Liz Rose, we call ourselves the Love Junkies, we write together all the time. And I said to Hillary, I want to write a song called Girl Crush. And I hadn't thought, like, even I had mentioned it to Liz, but she was like, what's that about? I'm like, I have no idea. Like, I hadn't thought that. I just had the title. And Hillary sang the first 4 lines of that song exactly. And she said, you mean like that? And me and Liz were like, yeah, that's perfect. And then we just chased it down. And that's another song that started with the verse. It started with those first 4 lines. And we knew going into it, once she sang that, once that like just fell out of her face, that it was its own, like that song had a place, and we have to honor the song. Like sometimes you can't take, you know, if a song wants to go in one direction, it's not really a good idea to try to stretch it somewhere else. You have to, when you can tell it's going down a certain road, you have to follow it down that road. And that was a song that sort of led us down that road. And so we never demoed it. We sang it into, you know, Hillary sang it into our phones. And then Karen Fairchild and Kimberly Schlattman came over hours later to write, and they said, what have you been writing? And we played them the song. So there was no demo. And then when, you know, Little Big Town went to cut the song with Jay Joyce, we were getting sort of text messages and phone calls like, wait till you hear this, it's amazing. I mean, obviously it's that 6/8 thing, that the way Hillary originally started the song, but the production and the sort of the restraint that they show with that cut is remarkable, and it became another part of the song. Like if it was produced differently, it would have been maybe much different. Everything lined up perfectly for that song to work. Wow. Well, it's kind of got that old school feel, so it feels, you know, like it's been around for a little while. But that journey for me, that song came before Humble and Kind. So that journey for me was, I got to experience the life of a song with Liz Rose and Hillary Lindsay, who were 2 of my, you know, of my best friends. And so I got to have that journey with them, and they had already had huge songs that, you know, took them to the CMAs and the Grammys and all that, and I had never done that. So I got to experience that along with these 2 women that I love so much, along with the band Little Big Town, who we all love so much. And so that was just a wonderful year sort of chasing the journey of that song and watching where it goes. And every time, you know, Harry Styles just cut it like a month ago, so yeah. We're like, it just doesn't stop. Like, it just, that's the beauty of music. It does have a lot. When you're part of something, of a song that has a life of its own like that, at some point, it's kind of like a parenting thing. You just have to like watch that kid go out and like conquer the world and think like, man, that it's amazing what it can do sometimes. So that was just a joy.